Welcome to the Easy Gourmet. I'm your chef today, Michael Mercil, and once again we have an amazing group of guys because we're banning women.
They're out.
We are for just a couple of shows. I mean, that was asked. Why do I have so many women on my show? And I said because they always nag me to be on it.
Nice guys are men are always the nicest. That's right.
Might have lost some points there, but I love all of you. Trust me, I do. Anyway, please introduce yourselves.
I'm Sam Roofer.
I'm Rick Michelson, and I was on one of Michael's earliest shows, and I'm very glad to be back.
Rick, what do you do?
Actually, my wife Kathy and I have to bring my wife into play here. My wife Kathy and I have modern heating and plumbing.
Okay, Sam, you didn't mention what you do.
Sorry, I'm an attorney with the Pemberton Law Firm in Detroit Lakes. This is my third show in a row.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, so good. What kind of law do you practice, Sam?
Pretty much general civil litigation, so anything from real estate to personal injury and commercial corporate type stuff. So.
Ambulance chaser.
Ambulance chasing. We do a lot of that, so that's why I'm in such good shape.
Yeah, some of you might know that voice from the past down at the end that talks all the time. Nate. Ryan.
And I'm Ryan Ritchie. I'm a dentist at West River Dental.
I'm Nate Hunter. I'm a patient of Ryan Ritchie's over at West River Dental.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Welcome, gentlemen. Very happy to have you here. So, we are talking about some of the new fall specials we have at the Speakeasy, and one of our past shows, you've seen something with the andouille and the vodka sauce, which was just awesome. Highly recommend you to get out there and try it. Simple, real, hearty Italian food.
Can we buy that at the Speakeasy?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Anytime you want.
Okay, good. I just said no. I got to take my wife over there and check that out.
So we took another dish that we serve at the Speakeasy all the time, the Noki, and we're going to fusion it with something French, Cordon Bleu, and which means we're going to add chicken, ham, and Swiss cheese to the gnocchi, and just because we need to, I feel, because it's pasta, which actually it's not pasta, it's a potato dumpling. Add just a little bit more to it. We're gonna add some mushrooms and some fresh tomatoes to it, and I'm gonna put this all together right after these messages. Welcome back to the Easy Gourmet. I've diced up some mushrooms. I kept them nice and big because I like the texture, and then I'm gonna quarter a tomato. Okay, now you can talk to me about my knives.
Do you put those in the dishwasher?
No.
Why not?
Because they tell you not to. Actually, the Wussoff's knives and all my pans, I was always told not to put into the dishwasher. There's many reasons.
Yeah.
Many reasons why. Because the chemicals that they use in the dishwasher, they work on trying to get all the grime and all the food off, and they can actually damage your product. And they can damage the handles, they can damage the blades. Most of my cookware is all of my cookware is Teflon, and some of it that's hanging up here I've had for 25 years. And I used to put it in the dishwasher, and you can tell the ones that I did because they can actually eat away at the surface. And when you are a cook, you talk about, and you probably have heard about seasoning a pan. And when you season a pan, you actually put kind of a coating over the pan, which keeps it from sticking, but it actually adds, I truly believe, as a cook, a lot of flavor to your meal that you're serving. So when it comes to woks, when it comes to like a nice saute pan, and I have a couple up here that are Teflon, and I'm sauteing with, when you use it enough and it's seasoned, it does not stick, just like a Teflon pan, and it actually adds a ton of flavor to your food. So that's the reason why you don't put it in the dishwasher.
So how did you pick Teflon over, like, say, a cast iron or, say, any other type of pan?
I'm not going to tell you my age right now, but back in the day, when I started trying to research because this cooking didn't just happen overnight. You know, I just didn't wake up and say, okay, I'm going to be a cook. I started enjoying this, as a matter of fact, my grandmother bought me a boys and girl Betty Crocker, I was going to say crockpot, but Betty Crocker cookbook. And
It's still
I
sitting
think
in
that's
your
when
pantry.
it
Still sitting in your pantry. I saw it. I saw it.
So I started cooking and I started baking back at the age of 7, 8 years old.
The ripe old age of 7.
Yes. And I knew I loved it. And I think one of the first dishes that I perfected was hamburger helper. But I won't talk about that out loud too often. So when I got just a little older and out of the house, I started researching what was really good out there. And one of them was Calphalon. I saw that everywhere, and it was something that held forever. And I mean, you can look at my pans, they don't look like they're 25 years old. They are an amazing, amazing pan. So I definitely recommend that. There are other pans out there that are really good, that are a little bit more affordable. And, you know, if you ever want to know that information, stop out at the Speakeasy, see me, order some food, order some drinks, I'll tell you. But, so now we're quartering some tomatoes here. And I have some boiling water, which we're going to add the Noki to, because I need to add a little moisture to this.
Is that something you can make in advance too, Michael?
You know, Noki you can make homemade. It's not the easiest thing, because you actually take the potatoes and you boil them off, and then you put them in. Have you ever seen one of those kind of potato ricer?
A ricer, yeah.
You put them in a ricer, and then what's going on over here? I'm hearing some sounds.
No, we're good.
Okay.
Just listening.
And then you have to add the flour and a few other things to actually make it into a dumpling. And a lot of times they will put it into a pastry bag and then actually pipe it out. Because have you guys seen what a Noki looks like before it's large?
So what is it? Is it just a small potato dumpling? Is that what it means?
That's all it is.
Okay.
Yep. But it actually has like a little indentation to it. So the way that they pipe it out, they make it look some different. You know, just like a rigatoni, you know, a tortellini, a ravioli. You know, they actually make it look the name Noki.
Sure.
So we've got that boiling, and then we're going to saute the mushrooms, the tomatoes, a little ham, a little garlic, and then we're going to. Oh, you didn't see that.
You lost an onion.
That'll be enough out of you, Sam.
Two guys at the end.
Okay, so Michael, you use the word saute a lot. What actually does saute mean?
Saute is actually something done with either oil, butter, lard. I mean, it can be done too, but something at a really high heat.
High heat, okay.
That's a good question, because I was wondering the same thing.
Again, we're going to add a little fresh garlic, a little onion, green pepper. And salt. Saute that up. Heat up a little sauce, and I'll show you how this is all done right after these messages. All right, welcome back to the Easy Gourmet. So, while you were off looking at the commercials from Modern Heating or who have you, we were sauteing up the mushrooms, the tomatoes, not the onions. Not this time.
Chopped them so well.
Right. We boiled some Noki, we added it to it, a little garlic, and then we put a little Alfredo sauce in there. And I also did chicken a couple different ways for this dish because there's two ways that we're thinking about doing it right now. One of them is a grilled chicken breast, and then one of them is a Parmesan chicken breast. And of course, my favorite is going to be the Parmesan, and that's how I'm going to present this. but a grilled chicken breast could be another way to do it.
So that will be an option when you put it on your menu.
Well, you know what? Our customers ask for a lot of things and we'll give it to them. We will. I mean, if they want a grilled chicken breast, we're going to definitely do a grilled chicken breast.
Even Nate?
Even Nate.
Wow. Special. That's service.
That is service.
Service above sell.
That's a Rotary motto, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Service above sell.
Yeah.
So anyway, as you can see, those beautiful gnocchi.
Scrumptious.
And the ham. And then we're going to top this with this chicken breast right here that I put just a little bit of Parmesan cheese on.
Ooh.
And then we're going to put some strings of Swiss cheese to bring the Cordon Bleu to life.
Wow.
Looks awesome.
That looks pretty good.
Wow.
No meat.
And for those more sensible, calorie sensible, which I don't think it's going to matter too much. But we have the grilled chicken breast as well, so that's another option. So we tried something different. We put a little Parmesan cheese on the chicken. We gave you 4 guys here, which doesn't happen very often. We did it 3
Will it
times.
ever happen again?
Yes, it definitely
Was it a failed
can.
experiment?
You know what? I think it worked. It maybe worked.
So easy.
I think it maybe worked. It might have worked too well. So, but thanks, gentlemen, for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Thank
You bet.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time on Easier or Me.